what we do.
Hello.
But I think it's fine, though.
Hello, and welcome to the It's What We Do podcast. We're your hosts, Hen and John, as always, as ever. And on this fine episode, we're going to be throwing it back. It probably came out like about a year ago. Don't worry, darling. Darling. Sorry. Harry Styles, the one, the only, from One Direction. Shout out One Direction. And Florence Pugh from a lot of incredible movies like Midsommar. Other movies. Oh, that she's also in Dune Part 2.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah. More importantly, she's in Dune Part 2. That's actually getting pushed back, and that's getting me upset again. And now that reminded me that I'm upset about this, but what did you think about this movie, John? Oh, and first and foremost, I'd like to declare, back on my bullshit, I got a haircut. I feel good. I feel dangerous. Shit. Okay.
Dangerous.
Dangerous.
I like it. You
Yeah.
look like JT.
Nah, fuck him. He looks like me.
Shit.
Whenever I got the haircut, I was just kind of looking back in the mirror. I was like, any moment I had, just look in the mirror, I was like, damn. I used to walk around like this before. And then I guess the homeless era is now over. What you think of this movie, John?
Haircut looks great.
Thank you. I know.
I'm not gonna get one for a little bit. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna still grow it out.
That's what I said, and then I just had hair that made me look homeless for a minute.
Yeah.
It's a good look though. I like the looking homeless.
It happens.
It's a acquired taste, if you will.
Mm-hmm. But this movie. Speaking of acquired taste, this movie was quite the acquired taste. I thought it was okay. I don't think it was anything too crazy. It really felt to me like a more dragged out Black Mirror episode, and even took some ideas from
Like the Black Mirrors.
this movie called Stratum Wives, where it's kind of like the same concept, where they're like in a simulation thing.
Oh,
But,
the whole movie is just women stuck in a simulation by their very woke anti-women husbands that are forcing them into the simulation.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
pretty much.
Spoilers.
Well, obviously, you're always gonna get spoilers when you're on here, and that should be just common knowledge, because you're here to listen to us speak about these movies and shows and
Pretend like we know what we were talking about.
content. Yeah, we don't know anything. We're just here.
Yeah. I'm just here mostly to talk about my haircut.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
I got a pink shirt on too.
yeah, you know who needs a haircut? Harry Styles in this movie. Yeah, that bum needs a haircut, and that bum needs to get a job. And apparently he did get a job, but
It's. I was gonna say I'm tying parallels to the movie. You know how Harry Styles looked whenever he was in the real world, like a bum and stuff like that.
yeah.
That's how I looked. And then as soon as I got the haircut, I was the suave guy like Harry in the movie. Not, of course, Harry's way more attractive and stuff, but just the same parallels.
No, we saw that movie. He's not that attractive. Anyway, yeah.
Shout out One Direction.
So it happens to be a simulation in this city called Legacy, and it's a simulation ran by Frank.
Shout out Frank.
And pretty much he kind of has like that kind of cult, kind of like a cult style Reddit what is it called, forum pages.
What is that? Men's activist kind of thing.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like I guess
Like this
like,
podcast.
Yeah, like like this podcast.
Yeah.
Kind of like your Andrew Tates and your Sneakos that say they made like a whole community thing, and they made a simulation for them to live in, and that's what it is.
At least I give props for Andrew Tate and well, not really Sneeko, but at least Andrew Tate, he lives the life,
Yeah.
instead of going into a simulation for it. So
Yeah.
at least he does it.
Very true, very true. And the husbands, such as Harry Styles and the other guys, they pretty much
They're bums.
trap their wives in this simulation, so they're stuck there, so they can be happy, so they can be the ones that provide, because before they were the ones that were just the stay-at-home bums, and the wife was the breadwinner.
If my wife, like Florence Pugh, like let's say hypothetically Florence Pugh
Okay,
is my
hypothetically,
wife,
yeah,
and she's a surgeon or a big actor as she is, right? I have no problem being a stay-at-home husband like all the housekeeping duties and shit. More than happy to do it. I'll put
Mm-hmm.
on a dress too.
Yeah, that's actually another thing. He didn't even do none of that. You know, he's home all day, just on his little chat group, just on his little forum page. He's just a common Reddit user, just on that shit all day. Doesn't even wash dishes. Doesn't even cook for his wife, who's pulling these double, triple shifts as a
Mm-hmm.
surgeon. She's trying to bring in all this bread, but he's not even doing nothing. He could get a job, and he ends up getting a job, so he could pay for the simulation anyway. But he could have just paid. He could have just got a job beforehand, so they would have been fine. But no.
No, that's the principle of it because she's the big money breadwinner, whatever. And like, how do you bag that kind of girl, like a surgeon kind of thing like that, when you're just a bum, you know?
Well, we saw the flashbacks. Maybe they had
I feel like it's like high
maybe
school
they met.
sweetheart type
Yeah,
shit.
maybe they met under different circumstances.
Yeah, and it looked like he was going places. Or
Mm-hmm.
maybe she was just like naive with the situation kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
But yeah, she was a whole surgeon.
Yeah. But then with the aesthetic of this movie though, I really did like it and stuff. Like, the
50s
whole
look.
look. Yeah, the 50s, which I always think it's funny. It's just like it reminds me of some TikTokers that would they dress completely in like 50s attire. Their whole house is like that. They have like 50s TVs, 50 fridge, and like everything. And they're just like, for what, And they're making TikToks, right? On a phone. And it's like, what's the reason behind all of this? It's like oh, back in my day kind of type shit. It's like you listen to all the boomers and you're like, damn, the boomers are right.
I've never seen those videos.
Yeah, it's weird. And I think also the movie, I think it only works the way as well as it works, which is not as well as it could have been or whatever. It's just because of Florence and stuff. Like she's an incredible actor. Like thinking about it, I remember watching a thing about it, and it was like, yeah, she carried the fuck out this movie, and she's great in everything she has been in, kind of thing. I think she does that good thing where she's like losing her fucking mind, like in Midsommar kind of thing, where it's just like, what the fuck, like kind of thing. She's good at that.
Yeah, I agree with what you just said. 'Cause Harry, he's not really the actor. We know him as a singer. He's like a
Shout out One Direction.
international star, and not much of an actor. And if it wasn't for Florence, those scenes probably would have been more drab.
Yeah,
You like that word? Drab.
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 What does that mean?
Lame.
Drab.
Bland.
No, the scenes with them though were pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. I did like him.
Mm-hmm.
But
At least Harry though, he's trying.
yeah,
Yeah, and he's been in more
well, he
crap
has
too.
to. He's getting paid for it.
Yeah, and well, he was dating the director at the time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there was a whole big controversy with them. And then the original person that was supposed to be in the movie was gonna be Shia LaBeouf, and yeah, I think he would have been great with that because he's crazy, actually, like
Kinda.
real life crazy kind of thing.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, but then I think you gotta play both ends of that pretty well. I think he's crazy, but he's so like passionate kind of thing. I don't know, because I watch his interviews and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he just sounds like a man going through it. A lot of things he's crazy, but he's just like a lot of heart and loves acting and crap.
Yeah, I agree. I think he would have been great for that.
And it would have
And
been nice to see him actually clean up.
yeah, he probably would have had to shave for this and stuff.
Yeah, but imagine though, like he's just like what's behind the beard?
Jawline.
Probably cut a piece of paper with it.
Yeah, but this movie kind of started off a little bit slow. Once we started getting all the information, it kind of just like went quick and then ended. The ending was a little bit unsatisfying. I'm not gonna lie. And there's quite a few things that they didn't really come back to or touch on later on.
Like the planes.
Yeah, the planes. I couldn't find any explanation for that, and just
I think it's supposed to be like it's supposed to make it eerie, and like even in the beginning when everything is like great and shit, something's weird. Like it's a weird kind of vibe or whatever. And it just missed the mark, I would say.
yeah, 'cause even in the real world, like nobody's looking for her 'cause she is missing.
And she's a
Technically.
surgeon.
Yeah, so
So-
she's important.
And that's weird, yeah. On our famous rating scale that we have, what would you rate this fine movie?
Shall we go over the rating scale?
It has
All
been
right.
a while. Okay,
So at the top, right?
bottom. Start from the bottom.
Start from bottom to top. All right. The bottom,
Dog water.
dog. Above that,
Eh.
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 Probably should watch. No,
Mid.
mid,
Mid.
mid.
Then probably should watch.
Probably should watch. Like you should probably watch it
Mm-hmm.
because I liked it,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't great.
Yeah. And was it so great though that you would say it's an absolute banger,
Not this
certified banger?
yeah, certified banger, and then just the tippiest top tier of
The
tiers.
Mount Everest.
The
S-
hen's cock, if you will. The tippy top.
Yeah. I'm just a humble man with a nice cock.
Oh,
I've been wanting to say that one again.
cinema sticks.
Cinema sticks, yes.
Just like it's kind of like a little play on words for us. It's kind of
Yeah.
like when you talk about movies, like that one meme if you see, this is cinema. But then also like cinnamon sticks are great
Mm-hmm.
and they taste good.
Well, no, we got it from breadsticks. Do you remember?
Where do we get breadsticks from?
From that one spot, that Italian place.
Oh yeah, the best breadsticks in the world.
Yeah. Do you remember the time, like, whenever it happened, we were just dining, and then, like, we were just, like, looking at the menu, about to get a little appetizers, whatever. Nice little Italian spot. Very romantic day that we were on. And the guy would just, like, yeah, you should try the breadsticks. Best breadsticks, I promise. Way better than Olive Garden. They make them handmade every day. The best of the best. Take my word for it. And I'm like, damn, motherfucker, all right. Then we got like 2 orders of it. Oh,
They're
do
good.
you remember? I think we got a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Like, we
we got
got
like two pastas and we got like appetizer thing.
We got
shit.
multiple appetizers. I think we got the like they had like mozzarella sticks or some shit. No, it was some
Oh.
other name. It was some like fritas or something like that.
Mozzarella frit, something like that.
Yeah, and then we had that, and then the other shit. Yeah, damn. We should go again. It's been a while.
Oh, those are fire.
Yeah, then I just remember drinking the whole time too. Drinking a lot of wine. Nah, I don't even drink one.
We're drinking we were the wine was fresh. You know,
Yes.
they're stepping on the grapes in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Best breadsticks in the world. This is cinema.
Cinema.
Put those together.
Cinema
Best
sticks.
movie in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Cinema.
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 Cinema sticks. Now, John, where do you rate this?
Mid.
Meh.
Man, haven't gotten a man in a while. You know what? I'll say meh.
Yeah. There's no reason why we can't be harder on movies, right? How many movies do we watch a year?
Too many.
Yeah, so it's not every movie is gonna be worth watching.
Yeah. No. I'd agree that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Because it was cute in concept, but it was just like, yeah. And
I
then
feel like it definitely could have been like
condense. I think they missed the mark on a couple things, and then it's just like certain parts were like, oh, forgot to do this, to complete the story or whatever kind of thing.
Yeah, I definitely didn't like the ending. I hate endings that don't like tie
Wrap
it
it
up
up.
for you. Yeah.
Put it in a nice bow.
Yeah, 'cause I mean there are some endings where they do want like the viewer to come up with what happened, or it's obvious what happens, but I don't care if it's obvious. I don't care if you want me to like think about it. I don't want to think. I want to see what happens at the end. I don't okay, yeah, she woke up and then her husband's dead and then she's going to have to figure out what to do with that. But okay, show it at least. Show what's going to happen. The cop's going to come knocking on the door. Yeah, we're looking for, oh, you're missing. Oh, what is that in the back? Oh, your husband. Oh, he's dead. Oh, you're going to jail. Like something.
Yeah. And then it would have been tight to see all the bums lined up and stuff looking bummy.
It would have been. That's a really good point. Like to show what their lives actually looked like outside of the simulation as well.
Yeah. And then w- the one point that you touched on that I like, I feel like I agree a lot with. It's just I don't want to think, kind of thing. And then that's why I like a lot of movies that I'll be like they're good. I just don't want to think about it and try to figure it out because it's too deep. Like let's say something.
Actually, didn't we watch a movie recently that was like that?
I was gonna say Barbie.
Yeah, the end
Yeah,
of the
yeah, and I remember I was just saying that like I just didn't want to think about what was the like the themes or like the lessons and shit like that because it's just like I just wanted to like get into it, and like other movies that are like super deep and shit like let's say the Joker. I don't know why that was the first one that came in mind where you have to like look between the lines and understand the imagery and shit like that. It's just like I just want to see what's happening and just see it happen. And sometimes I want to get like brain teaser kind of thing, like makes you fucking think, but not all the fucking time. And this didn't deserve my brain energy.
it didn't, because it's like, especially because there's not really any loose ends tied. Because I mean, the airplane, the her being gone from the real world,
The door,
the door.
the one that killed herself.
We don't never find out what happened to her. Just and then the Chris Pine, the actual guy, and the whole and the whole thing with her friend Bunny,
Shout out Bunny.
knowing what was going on the whole time, but
Mhm.
saying that she was there for her kids, but she didn't even really care about her kids in there.
No, that's just a real life mom shit. It's like she wanted to be authentic 50s mom.
The Roaring '50s.
Yeah, shout out the 50s. It reminded me of this one kid they said back in the day that I think it was during the 80s at around 10 o'clock every day on TV there would be an announcement saying where are your kids to like moms like where are your kids, and then it was like damn these bitches needed a reminder to know where their kids are at, like oh shit where are my kids. It was Christina P from Tom Segura's wife talked about it, and then her special. I haven't seen her special because she's like I just haven't seen it. But then I saw that clip and I was like, damn, that's fucking funny.
Yeah. Yeah, this whole movie was just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, fucking.
At first watch, I was like, okay, this is interesting, and then when it got to that point, it was cool, and then at the end, it was just unsatisfying for me.
Nah. You know what you just have to do? Just watch some porn and just wash it out your mind.
A palate cleanser.
Yeah. You know what's a palate cleanser? Coca-Cola.
Ginger. Coca-Cola, really?
Yeah. Palate cleanser.
Like when you're eating?
Yeah. So each time, whenever you eat, like let's say at McDonald's and stuff like that, it's I watch a podcast about this. You eat like you take a bite, munch on, take a sip of the soda, boom, take another bite. It's like it's your first fucking bite.
Holy, what? McDonald's, pure genius.
Yeah. And then well also you know how McDonald's Coke tastes different from other like Coke. It's yeah, they have their own special like formula kind of thing, or like with the whole fountain drinks kind of thing. It's a different kind of thing.
It's interesting because it does taste different at different locations.
Yeah, and that's on purpose.
Like even Sonic, and then like say you go to, yeah,
I don't know the strip club. May have different.
Have
It
a
tastes
Coke.
different there. Yeah,
have a Coke at the strip club.
yeah. It's too powdery there.
You're stupid.
That was a good one. Okay, well, let's do a palate cleanser of ourselves. And the latest and greatest news that we have a shitload of trailers to talk about and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, hon. You know, whenever I talk about you, I've been like referring to you as Han recently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You should just call me Juan.
Juan.
Juanathan.
Jonathan. Now, Jonathan, we have the teaser trailer. The first one we'll talk about, or I think it was an actual trailer. It was on
No. Teaser.
Titan, final parts, final chapters. It's like season 4, part 4.
2. I think it's part 2. Because it made like a whole part 1. I remember that.
Yeah, I think this one's part 4, and then this is third part of part 4.
What the
Or this is the fourth part of part four of the final season.
Say
It's
it 10
something
times fast.
stupid as fuck. It's something stupid like that. Something like that.
Tongue twister.
Yeah, yeah. It's very complicated, but at least they're just like, fuck you. You're gonna wait, and we are.
Yeah, and then when it actually comes out, we're gonna have to wait every week to watch a new episode.
Yeah,
That's
I
how they're about to
remember
do it.
the last one whenever it came out. I was thinking, I was like, okay, at least we're getting it, right? We're getting it. It's coming out, and then it didn't come out. And I was like, oh god. No, I was like, it's not. It was the last episode, and I was just like, there's still a lot going on, like, and they've been dragging this out. So I was just like, there's not enough time for this to finish out right now. It gets really good though. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking Aaron, fucking huge as fuck. Alien, yeah, go.
Eden Yeager.
Like from that one shit, Aaron.
Yeah. You're such a vodka.
How does it go?
Eden Yeager. I think it's like, you're such a vodka.
Yeah.
Eden Yeager.
I used to love that shit.
Shit, goofy. Anyways.
Goofy.
Yeah, I need to watch that again. I need to rewatch it again because I completely forgot
Yeah.
what happened.
I want to
I don't
rewatch it
remember.
again and watch it dubbed though, because it's like we saw the teaser, no, the trailer in English, the dubbed version, and like the voicing, acting it, I was like, god damn. And like I did hear it, the in subbed or whatever, but like I guess because I can understand it, it sounded different, and then the voice was like.
I feel like when you're watching it dubbed, you can look away. When you're watching it subbed and you can't really,
one eye's up, one eye's down.
you can't. I was gonna say you can't really snack or eat anything while you're watching sub because you got to pay attention to what they're saying and what's going on.
What are you doing? Staring at your food while you're eating?
Huh?
You're staring at your food while
You
you eat?
gotta see where it's at. I'm not gonna just.
I know where my mouth is.
Okay, say you're eating a bowl of cereal then.
Why the fuck am I eating a bowl of cereal during the last final chapters of Attack on Titan? If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have a fucking meal. I'm gonna have a good nice big
5-course
pizza.
meal.
I was thinking pizza. That's
Oh.
my go-to.
Yeah, I know.
And it's real
Pretzel
easy.
crust.
Fuck you. It's real easy to just throw that shit back in your mouth.
Well, I mean, I guess right. But
Yeah. Okay, even with cereal, just go like this. Just like this. It's real simple.
Zeke Elliott.
Yeah. You had to think real hard and shit. It's like, oh shit. Like my hand-eye coordination's not that good anymore.
It's not. It's not
Yeah.
that good. I'm old.
Oh,
I'm aging. I'm 57,
Yeah. And you look like you're 80.
but I feel like I'm 29.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I thought the trailer was okay. We were talking about eating, right? Okay.
I was talking about how if it's dubbed, you can look away from the TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then like how they always say about like the voice acting and shit in dub, whatever. But I think they have really solid voice acting, so it's like it's worth it to listen to it. And dub, yeah. And then we don't know fucking Japanese too, so that's another thing.
Yeah.
Shout out not knowing languages. You know what I think it's funny? You know how like not necessarily saying us, but other people, they have seen hours and hours and hours and hours of anime, right? Sub because sub is better. Sub is the better thing to watch. But don't know any Japanese. You would think eventually some words will slip in and out,
Yeah.
because they say that about like people coming over from coming to the United States. They watch some soap operas or novelas, and then they slowly start learning the language. But with anime, it just seems like that translation doesn't come through.
Yeah, it doesn't. And I don't really agree with that because I don't really agree with that because some dubs they are kind of bad, but some dubs are actually really good. Like one of my favorite dubs would be probably Dragon Ball because Sean Schemmel as Goku is like the best thing ever. So perfect, and also dubbed for Naruto is really good too.
Yeah, that woman.
Yeah, she's really good. I didn't even know it was a lady till
She looks like a grandma kind of thing.
She is.
And it's just like doesn't make sense, but you hear her voice. I'm the best. I'm be Hokage, and
Mhm.
it just fits.
Yeah, it really does. But yeah, not all dubs are good. But yeah, I will say that sometimes it's just better to watch the sub because the dub doesn't sound that good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't really know words either.
Yeah, I really know English.
Me see.
Me
don't know.
too as
Me-
well.
Yeah, see exactly.
I don't even know anymore.
Actually, that sounded right.
Fuck. I guess I'm a genius.
You are.
Damn.
No one understands genius.
Yeah.
Maybe all the dumb people are genius, and we just don't know it.
Yeah. Like that bum on the corner.
Oh yeah,
Shout out bums, man.
big homie Benny.
Yeah. Shout out Benny. Who the fuck's Benny?
Big homie on the corner.
Benny?
Yeah.
Not killed him.
Oh, so you're talking about?
I did not kill anyone. Trying to fucking self incriminate me and shit. Oh, then we have some photos of the Winnie the Pooh sequel. With what's that dude's name? The other animal?
Eeyore.
Nah, the
Piglet?
one that they show photos for.
Piglet, Tigger.
Yeah, I don't want to say that. Yeah, and then his suit actually looks like an actual thing, you know? It's not just a helmet and shit, or no, sorry, a mask that he's wearing. It looks like it's actually a costume. So maybe Pooh and Igor will get an upgrade themselves.
The whole suit.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll watch these movies.
Yeah, I don't even know where to watch these.
I think I remember we were excited for it to watch it, but then like whenever it got like just
whenever it came out,
whenever it was a smidge too difficult to watch it, I was just like, nah, fuck that.
it wasn't a smidge. It was really hard to watch it. They had
Yeah.
like select movie theaters. They had some obscure times. They had like 3 showings a day. Who does that?
Yeah. And then they even had the what's that other thing? It's like the Grinch one that we're talking about, the mean one.
Yeah, I don't know where that one's at anywhere.
Yeah, and then that shit was supposed to come out for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they just got like money or something from somewhere or whatever. It just takes the fun out of it at that point.
It does. It's like,
Yeah, and we were excited for these trash ass movies. We knew they were gonna be trash, but it was just like, it's not even worth my time anymore.
I think a lot of people were trying to watch those.
Yeah. But I'm sure they made a lot of money, even though from the small things that they were able to. The people, it was easy for them to watch or whatever. Hell no. Oh. And then speaking of another horror movie, we have The Strangers. It's going to have a remake. I think they'll have 2 back in the day. 2, if I remember correctly. And so, yeah, they're going to make a remake. It's going to be the same original mask and stuff like that. The first Strangers, I remember that used to scare the fuck out of me as a kid.
Yeah, like the screen where like the screen would be focusing on the lady on the phone, and then in the back you just see like the mask pop up and then just leave. I'm just like, bro, oh my god, they're already inside.
Do you remember the one? I forgot what it was where they just walking through the house behind them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That shit. Made me uncomfortable as a kid, and like I think the director he made the movie off of like a real life event type thing.
What, bro?
Like in his neighborhood or in his street or something like that, there was they would just knock on the door and they'll ask for someone, and then I forgot what the story was. It was a crazy story. Trust me.
Dang, I really want to hear that. The rest of that sounded like promising.
Yeah, I'll blue ball you.
Damn it.
Yeah, you have to earn this nice cock.
Damn. Humble man.
I'm just humble, man, dog. I love it too because it's in the beginning too, so that's like a perfect. Just like in case anyone like listens and stuff, it's like it was in the first like 10 minutes, so it's just like it's a perfect lineup, you know. It's perfectly smack dab right there. They're gonna know all they need to know about me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hell no. And then the fucking we were watching that other trailer for The Exorcist, The Believer, and then that shit got pushed back because of Taylor Swift showings and stuff. They're gonna release
the movie.
Yeah, they were gonna release on the same day, and James Blunthouse or Blunt whatever
Blumhouse.
Yeah. He was so fine. Taylor wins, and he pushed it back a week.
I wouldn't even want to compete with that. Like
You can't.
no, not even that. Like, say you have your movie coming out that day too.
Mm-hmm.
People aren't gonna really be there to watch your movie. They're gonna be there to watch that.
Yeah.
Because she has a lot of fans.
No, her box office already. It's like, I think it was like over 15, 20 or something like that.
People pre-ordering tickets.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's like, that's more than like fucking like all the past fucking DC movies have been making and shit. I imagine, you know, what'd be funny. It's not gonna happen. Imagine if the Taylor Swift new era tour movie gets over $1 billion in the box office.
At that point, DC gotta hire Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Make her the fucking.
Somebody find somewhere.
Just
to
make
put
them
her.
all a musical. Just start making them all a musical with just her.
Yeah.
Godly, but she's raking up her dough. Y'all know. But then that one got pushed. I'm excited for that one because it looks like two exorcists at the same time.
Yeah, but I think it's like the same demon controlling two girls.
Oh, that's fun. 2-for-1 special.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And it has that one homeboy from Hamilton as well that I love. That he plays Aaron Burr. Aaron Burr. Sorry. How does it go? Aaron Burr. Is this like who's asking? No, Aaron Burr. Aaron Burr is like who's asking? Oh, me. Alexander Hamilton. I don't know. Aaron Burr kills him. Aaron Burr kills Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton. It's funny. I've seen this musical so many times, and I do not remember a fucking line from this. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry.
I'm not throwing away my.
So, no, it's funny. Yeah, okay. I fucking love that musical. I'm gonna watch it again. Then we have actually two trailers for Godzilla. Well, one is Monarch, Legend of Monsters, starring the two boys, the father-son duo, Wyatt Wilson. No, Wyatt Russell. What's his dad's name then? Kevin Russell.
Something Russell.
Yeah, he played Ego in the MCU, and then his son Wyatt played U.S. Soldier. Shout out U.S. Soldier, and yeah, it's gonna be a cute movie with them too. Yeah, it's gonna be cute, I guess. It's gonna be on Apple TV, so it's gonna be exclusive on there. They somehow got the ticket for that. My apologies. But the one I'm more excited for though is gonna be Godzilla -1. This one is gonna be taking place in a
Oh, I
post.
thought they were the same.
No, they're two different ones. Yeah, it's weird. And then I think this one's completely separate from the whole monster verse or whatever that they're doing. Oh, that reminded me too. And then like 2024, there's supposed to be another Godzilla movie. Remember with King Kong? Remember there was like that other thing. Damn, Godzilla popping off. And then okay, Godzilla -1. That one is taking the post World War II. It's supposed to be more back to basics kind of thing. It's set in Japan. It's a Japan movie, Japanese movie. Sorry, and it's supposed to be going back to the roots of like it was like a lizard that was affected by the radiation because of the nukes and stuff that were dropped on it. You can thank Oppenheimer for that, and yeah, the fallout after that. It's supposed to be a metaphor of the war and stuff like that. It looks really fucking good, and the trailer fucking was badass. And I'm excited for it. What do you think about this, John?
One thing I don't really like about these movies is they never focus on the actual Godzilla or King Kong.
Shout out King Kong.
Just the people around it. People affected by it.
You'll be tired to watch a movie in their perspective.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, stupid monkeys. That's all I have to say. Now, this is a movie we've been waiting for a minute to hear about. We've been excited for this. We have Austin Butler.
Tom
Elvis.
Hardy.
I was the only lead up to it.
Oh.
We have Austin Butler. Elvis. Giggity, giggity. I don't know how to do his voice. And then we have Tom Hardy, which I think he has a funny American accent voice. And to me, it doesn't make sense. He might as well just do Bane.
He has a regular American accent voice. We've seen him in Venom.
Yeah, it's so weird to me. In general,
But
I
I think
think
it's just a thing.
I think his voice when he does American one, except for like Bane, which I don't think it was American. I think his voice has always been weird when he does it, like in Warrior 2.
Well, and this voice sounds like the one in Warrior. I was gonna say.
Yeah, it sounds weird, right? Okay, just okay. And then we have them. It's gonna be a movie. They're starring in the movie where they're in a biker gang called Bike Riders. Very on the nose name, if you will. It looks like they're starting up a big motorcycle gang, or MC, if you will. My apologies. MC. Tom Hardy is the lead. It looks like Austin Butler is his side or his second in command, first lieutenant, if you will. And then who comes in and fucks it all up? The love interest of Austin Butler, trying to take him away from Tom Hardy.
Emily Blunt.
No, that was a different movie. Yeah, I'm really excited for this movie. I just hope it's not just a romance kind of thing where the girl takes him away from the gang.
I don't think so. I think everyone should just die.
Yeah, except for Austin Butler and Tom Hardy.
Yeah, of course.
They're looking fucking mean as hell. It looks like that kind of thing where it's just like it's a fine line of that kind of like greaser kind of look, leather jacket and shit, where you can look cool or it looks like you're trying to look cool.
Yeah, the scene where he's like drinking at the bar and they're like, "You need to take that jacket off. We already told you." And he's like, "You're gonna have to kill me to make me take this jacket off." And then they start jumping him.
I think it's funny. He acted surprised. I was like, what did you think was gonna happen? Surprise, surprise.
And his gang pulls up. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
I mean, MC.
Yeah. Oh, Theo Von says gang, gang too.
Gang, gang.
He says it every one of his podcast. Gang,
Oh,
gang.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You know what else he says? Nice cock. Yeah, they look mean as hell. And it takes in the 50s. I think it was Chicago or some shit like that. And then the girl had a weird ass accent though, Midwesterner, I guess accent.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, Midwest. It's a cute movie, or hopefully it's gonna be a cute movie. I'm excited for it. Do you think? Are you planning on watching this?
Yeah, think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, me too. I think it'll be cute. Okay, damn. There's a shitload of things that came out this week. And then the Loki season 2 trailer came out during the game, I believe, or around the game times and stuff. And then we also, I think it's just cool, funny that they still include Jonathan Majors in all the promotions and
I
stuff.
think they're just sweeping it under the rug.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. No, I think they have to. I mean, technically, this court case is going on right now, I believe. So, have you heard anything?
Mm.
I haven't heard anything. Looks like we're going to have a Kang
Settlement.
Dynasty coming up real soon.
Some kind of settlement.
Yeah. And you know what's funny, too? Because of the striking shit, it actually kind of works perfectly because it's like they wouldn't put him up for the, the promos right now and stuff. Or no, sorry, like interviews and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is perfectly for that, situation, Funny how life works out. And that's what's going to be coming out in October, I want to say. So, yeah, it's going to come out when it comes out very soon, very soon. And I think I had one other trailer that came out. I actually had two. Well, I want to get your thoughts on it because it was your first time seeing the trailer for Saw X. It's a prequel that takes part between 1, 2, or 3, somewhere around that time. And it looks fucking cute. I'm excited for it. They're getting the old man back. Grandpa is back in the picture. Are you excited for Grandpa?
I guess, but these guys are running out of ideas. They can't. I mean, the copycat, you can do that as many times as you want. Copycat, copycat successor.
Oh well, at least this time it's him, the OG.
Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying they're running out of ideas.
I think they missed the mark on the Book of Saw, the Spiral. That could have been something, and it was an okay movie. It was just for the franchise of it, it had to be bigger than just okay, whatever.
And that one didn't really. That one didn't picture John Kramer's killer at all, though, because all those traps that the copycat made, that kid, the Mexican kid, there was no way to escape him. They were all gonna die anyway.
Yeah. And well, also Jigsaw's an asshole, but like at least he has it morals quote on fucking quote.
Yeah, he has a way that can escape.
Yeah, but it's just like okay, like oh you have to take off your eyeball and get the key from behind your eye kind of thing. It's like fuck you, yeah. I would have survived though, not me.
I would
have. Like I think Amanda, she got an easy one where all she had to do was kill the other guy.
Yeah, that's why she became one of his apprentices.
Yeah, but that was easy work, because it's like compared to someone who has to take out their eyeball.
Yeah, then he ended up getting the doctor and the other guy. I
Yeah,
forgot
the
his
doctor
name.
that cut off his leg, and then he had that other cop,
Yeah, the detective. Yeah, that guy.
and then I think there's another one. There's too many, man. But I love the Saw
That's the three
movies.
that I remember. I don't
Yeah,
remember anyone else.
I love the Saw movies. I think they're the best things ever.
They're pretty
Shout
cool.
out James Wong, even though he's not doing these, but he's part of the OG ones. And then another thing that we saw was the Aquaman 2 teaser trailer. It's by the time this video is posted and stuff like that, it'll be out and stuff. But
I didn't see Amber Heard in in that trailer. What if they just like completely like took her out?
I
Just
think they said that
deleted
she had a couple minutes in that.
just deleted everything.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy. I forgot. I completely forgot about her. Shout out her, man. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I remember I heard the thing that what was it? Elon Musk. He had a biography that came out recently, and he dated Amber Heard.
I don't know that.
Yeah, and then he asked her to dress up in cosplay as one of the characters from Overwatch.
That is so weird
Yeah, I
and
think it's
personal.
yeah, it's just like your kinks, or whatever. Cool, everyone has those kind of things, right? But then it's like, why is that in the book though? What would you put in the book? Your autobiography.
I would start it off with I'm a humble man with a nice cock.
I was gonna say.
I wasn't gonna ask you. That's why I said it.
Yeah.
We could both have the same starting line. Or you know
Okay.
what? You can have it as your starting line. I'll put it as my last sentence.
Okay, I'd rather have the first sentence.
Yeah.
I want to set the scene.
'Cause at the end of it, it's gonna be like after all this.
After all my trials and tribulations, I just realized I'm just a humble man with a nice cock. Oh, I love that fucking line. I have the receipts to prove it, so.
I can imagine like on our autobiographies we have like a really nice headshot just going like this or something, just like pondering.
Stoic.
Yeah, just
Stoic photo. I'm just. Fucking hell. That's gonna be our tagline. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for it, but it's just like. Yeah. At least it's fucking finally coming out, though. I remember I was so annoyed last year when it got pushed a year, and I was like, a year? What the fuck? Like, if any movie should come out, it's his movie, you know? Is it's like, at least Jason Momoa has his own star power now to do shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he does his own things. He has a shitload of fucking projects going on. And, like, the reason why he can do so much is because he brings in, like, shit, too, you know?
Dante.
Hmm?
Dante.
And Shantae. Yeah, and like what he has that one show that he's finishing up.
See.
Huh?
See.
Oh no, I meant Chief of War. But yeah, he had that
Oh.
show as well.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, no, it hasn't came out yet. It just wrapped filming. Chief of War is gonna take place in Hawaii. It's gonna be during back travel times and stuff. He's wearing that onesie shit. Or the underwear thing.
Dang. So right now, all the stuff that's coming out right now was already made pre-writer strike.
Yes. Right now, yeah. Everything's we're not gonna feel the effect of the writer's strike until like next year, mid next year.
Damn, there's gonna be nothing coming out.
Yeah, I mean shit. Do you remember COVID? So
Yeah.
it's gonna be yeah. It's
Well, I
gonna-
mean, COVID. That's when everything was coming out on like the streaming platforms
Yeah.
and everything.
but then there was a gap though. Because do you remember like theaters and shit before they got the idea to put things on streaming? Nothing came out. Bloodshot was in theaters for like 4 months.
What is that?
It was the one with Vin Diesel. It was in theaters for like 4
I've
months.
never heard of that.
Yeah. It was that was the only thing in theaters, and Bad Boys too.
They made another Bad Boys?
Yeah. Bad Boys for Life. And then that shit was just in theaters because it came out right after the pandemic. I think Bad Boys was actually the biggest movie of 2020.
Without that many sales?
Yeah, like 2. And like yeah, because they just got it right before COVID. Yeah, that COVID was a crazy time.
I feel like that stuff's gonna start up again.
Yeah, I mean
With kids going to school, apparently kids are getting sick and everything.
they are.
I don't want it to happen, but
I don't think they're not going to close down again. They can't. They're not going. I don't think so.
well, I saw this video saying that the COVID vaccine they've been working on.
How many booster shots have you gotten?
None.
I got a 20 already. I'm invincible. I'm
Yeah,
dying right
well,
now.
The booster shots that they've been working on aren't gonna be able to cure the new variants that have been coming out.
How many variants are there?
I don't know, dude. This thing's probably. I'm not gonna say anything, but it was
Shit. Let's see what they're cooking up in the lab this time.
for
Let's see that special edition.
for real.
Oh, Lee. Shout out. No. Oh, God.
Just
I'm tiptoeing. I'm
They're gonna
tiptoeing.
bust our door down.
Yeah, I'm just tiptoeing around shit.
FBI, open up.
Take this booster right now.
Take this whole podcast.
You know, it reminds me of I forgot what it was. I remember I convinced my coworker one time. We were talking about the shots and stuff, and she was like, which one have you gotten? I was like, oh, I already got the Johnson and Johnson. I already got the Pfizer, so now I'm just getting my Moderna. And then she was like, oh, what? You're getting all 3? I was like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. And then like for like 2 weeks, I just let it happen. I just I didn't say anything, and she believed me. And then I was like, I was just lying, and she was telling other people about that, and she was trying to do it and shit too, you know.
Damn, she's dumb.
Yeah, she was. Fuck you. What was I gonna say? Shout out Kobe, man.
Shout out Jason Momoa and Aquaman too.
Yeah, and this suit looks nice and shit too. I'm excited. I'm
Look
actually
cool.
legit. And there's a lot of reshoots and shit too that happen, and like because they did some reshoots with Ben Affleck, and then now they're talking about that they cut those out and stuff. So it's who knows? Who knows? Who really knows anything? Maybe at the end he just lights a cigar and he's like, "Oh, I'm Lobo now." Who the fuck knows? Who knows what's going on? Or maybe, oh, you know what plot twist? He becomes Batman.
I'm Batman.
Ah, Batman.
And then Batman becomes Aquaman.
Yeah. Nah, he just plays both roles at the same time. You know, there's a movie I want to watch. I forgot what's it called, but it's Mark Ruffalo, and he plays 2 twin brothers.
There is a show.
No, it's a miniseries. It's a miniseries, sorry.
There's a show. I think it's a show that I'm thinking of
I know this much.
where he goes to a.
It's true.
Is it the one where he goes to a massage parlor to become better or whatever, and they try to dump his body because they created a clone of him that's better.
That's Paul Rudd.
Yeah, the one where he goes to the massage parlor and they make a clone of him, and that's the better one, and so they try to dump his other body away.
Yeah. I wonder, how would you feel about that?
Weird, because it's my buddy. Because I'm the one dying, the clone gets to live.
Yeah. Would you do it?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's like that thing where they say like if you upload your mind to the computer and shit, but it's like it's just a copy, so but then you're still alive. So now the copy is just copy now, but like you're still gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the same time it is you because it is the copy.
I
It's
think
just
the only
something you're
way
attached from.
only way you avoid that is if you actually transfer your whole brain.
I can arrange that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I set an appointment, don't worry about it. I got the guy, can fix you up real nice.
Bet. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. What about though if they still cut out pieces of your brain, the bad parts of your brain? Like the lazy part or something like that. The procrastination.
I don't know. I mean, they haven't even figured out how to use more than 10% of their brain.
Oh god, fucking shit. Boy trying to be limitless.
They need to give us access. They need to put the full access button on there, but they're
I'm still waiting for that software update.
the paywalls of they it's DLC you need to buy.
Yeah, too many paywalls.
Mhm.
You don't know. Did you? I haven't seen Limitless in a long fucking time. It's a classic though. I like that part where he grabs his chest. He was like, "I can feel your heartbeat right now." You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Limitless. Shout out Brady Pitts. No, wrong guy. Wrong guy.
So
Bradley
from
Cooper.
Hangover. Yeah, there you go.
Shout
Rocket-
out who
Rocket
Hangover.
Raccoon.
You know what I hate about the Hangover? I've experienced that kind of like nights and stuff where you just like wake up and you know you had a crazy ass night. Just wake up, no one knows anything. Check your bank account, fucking you took out a loan on your house and stuff. You sold your car, and you're just like, I guess I had a good time. And then it's just like, what was the point then? It's like if I don't remember any of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, never happens to me though. Man of God. Okay, now I think it's time for our famous segment, La Gen and La Talk. Now, John, what have you been up to?
I finally watched Watchmen,
Who watches The Watchmen? Which are we talking about the movie or
Yeah.
the show?
the movie,
Oh, okay.
and I started watching One Piece.
The
Anime.
You hypocrite.
No, see the way I see it, I
Hate watching.
can't clearly. I can't really back up my mess that I talk unless I actually watch it and then I know for myself that it's actually bad. Then I'll be able to back it up.
You're like every fucking person on Twitter.
No, I'm not.
Just
They
hate
don't watch it.
watching.
Just don't. They don't watch it.
Yeah, but
I'm not hate watching. Maybe I end up liking it.
Which I bet you will.
No, I don't think I will.
Fucking square. But at least I really give you props for that.
Yeah, 'cause the live action looked cool, so I was like, maybe the show's cool.
Yeah. No, I'm just upset about it because it's still not finished.
The live action?
No, the anime.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
still going.
Yeah, that bothers me.
Why? It's just a long anime.
If it was finished, then I would watch it.
'Cause you feel like you need to catch up.
Yeah. And it's like even if like let's say I crammed over those 1,000 episodes, there's still gonna be more. You know,
Mm-hmm.
never finished. Job's not done.
Job's not done.
Yeah. So what do you think about it so far?
It's alright.
How far are you?
Like one episode.
Is that watching the show?
Yeah. Didn't I say that I started it? That's what I said?
Yeah. No. Starting out, I thought you had been like on season 2 already.
Nah.
Oh, okay. I forget that I'm crazy with this. It's like I think I'm not like I watched one season in one day.
Oh, what have you been watching?
It's a lot of porn. No, I'm kidding. I started watching New Girl again. Do you remember when I watched that? I remember the first night I watched the first season, the one night. So
Such a good show.
I put in work. I saw the last season. I want to see how things end. I thought it was interesting. They did a time jump where they skipped 3 years into the future, and then that was a cool concept. And everyone ends up happily ever after. Schmidt is with I forgot her name. We have
I forgot her name.
Jess is with Nick, and then Wilson,
Barney?
huh? No,
Oh, wait,
Wilson.
no.
That's
Winston.
Winston
He's
is
the
with
cop.
that cop, and then she's pregnant and stuff. And then you fast forward to where they all have kids and stuff like that too. And then I remember I think I said this during the other time when I used to watch a lot of it was Nick and I were like exactly the same. Like he'll be like bumming around and he'll be like, What did you go to the doctor for? And I'm just like, oh, I felt that. And like the dumb shit that he does, I'm just like, this is very much me. So I'm just like, if he can make it, then I can make it.
Yeah.
And then the actual character who plays, or the actor, Jake Johnson, he's like that in like real life. So I'm just like, this dude's just like my spirit animal. And then he has a podcast as well now, and it's okay. It's okay. I've been just starting and stuff too, so it's okay. But he's funny as fuck, just in general kind of thing. And what else have I been watching, hon? What else is there in life? Oh, I finished One Piece, the live action. Real fucking good. It was really cute. I have a couple things on my watch list. Oh, 10 and then I really do recommend the One Piece live action. I have no intentions of ever fucking watching the anime. So this is a nice thing, but we're not going to see another One Piece for at least another 2 years probably.
You know how they say like anime only? They call people anime onlys because they only watch the anime. Well, you're the live action only.
Yeah. I have no problem with this.
Don't watch anime. Don't read the manga.
I watch other animes and shit. Like I started the Bleach, the 1,000-Year Blood War. I seen more than one episode.
But have you seen like the?
No.
Damn. So you're not gonna know the backstory.
Yeah, I was fucking confused as shit. But I mean, I get the concept. I seen a couple episodes when I was a kid, but not like in depth type shit, you know. And then there was another show that I wanted to watch. No, I forgot. And then on my list, the one show that I was talking about with Mark Ruffalo, I know this much is true, where he plays two brothers going through two different sides of issues. And this other movie where he's starring James Franco, where he goes back in time to stop the Kennedy assassination, and it's called 11.22.63. So I'm guessing that's when he died.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are two things on my watch list. I'm sure there's other things. Like I have Bronson that I still need to finish with the boxer Tom Hardy. Shout out Tom Hardy. And I still have Watchmen on my list. A million other things. I still have that fucking script I need to fucking finish. But I've just been too caught up since last week and stuff to finish it. It's almost done. I have a couple drawings and stuff. But hopefully it'll be out by the end of this week.
Nice.
Yeah. So want to make out?
Yeah.
Cool. Has it been one? Okay. Thank you very much for joining us on this fine episode of the It's What We Do podcast. We're your hosts, Hen and John, as always, as ever. Catch us on all social media at It's What We Do Pod. Also, too, our Gmail is It's What We Do Pod at gmail.com. And,
It's what we do.
yeah, just some humble guys with some nice cocks. Thank you, and good night.
That's all we are.
Good chat.
All right.